The next thing we want to talk about is why we trail brake. What is trail braking going to do for us on the racetrack? Trail braking allows us infinite adjustability of our radius through speed. If you think back to our line choice course, we covered the speed equals radius concept, and trail braking is another way that we can put this into practice. Back in our body position 1 course, we covered a scenario that had a rider coming into a corner and starting to run wide. In that course, we talked about how body position can help us turn better. Now, trail braking takes this to the next level. Let's say we come into that same corner, we have great body position, but we're coming in still a little bit too hot and we're still running wide. This is where speed equals radius can really come into play. But if you don't know how to employ it properly, if you don't know how to trail brake, you can't take advantage of that. This is why trail braking is so important. It gives us all the options to be able to get ourselves out of sticky situations. This concept extends beyond the racetrack as well. Let's look at the age-old example of a rider coming down a twisty road. And this is a road the rider's been down 1,000 times before. They're coming into a tight right-hand turn that happens to be blind. And they see a couch in the middle of the road. Now, there's also a truck coming the other way in the opposite lane. The only path that this rider can take to avoid danger is to the inside of the couch. Now, we know from previous courses, with lean angle being finite, this rider can only add so much lean angle to avoid the couch and the truck before bad things start to happen. This is where trail braking can truly begin to save us, can begin to get us out of these sticky situations anytime we ride a motorcycle. So always remember, trail braking can save us. Trail braking is our go-to. It is the most important skill to have on a motorcycle. In addition to opening up options with speed equals radius and which line we choose, trail braking also changes the way that our motorcycles handle. By adjusting the geometry with the front brake lever, we put our bikes in a steeper position. We make them more prone to turning. This is something we covered lightly in our Braking 1 course, but here, this is another key component to trail braking. When we can squeeze or hold the brake lever in the corner as we're going through the corner, this starts to adjust our geometry and put our bikes in a position that is much more prone to turning. Now, all of these benefits combined are what make trail braking a very powerful tool for us to have. Now that we know what it is and why we need to do it, let's go learn how we can do it.